It's time for Money for Lunch, where we feed your brain and your business with supersized portions of business and financial news. Now your host, Bert Martinez.
Hey guys, we are back. My next guest, as I mentioned earlier, is Michael Bentley. And I'm excited to have Michael on the show. Michael Bentley is the head of A&R is a new upstart music label that raised $30 million before getting a merger with Capitol Records. Bentley helped to develop two acts and got them deals with SMH, the self-proclaimed new era of A&R. Bentley focuses on the dying breed of artist development. Bentley is also an established publicist working with the likes of Johnny Depp, Eminem, or I should say Eminem's rap group D12. Bentley is a Full Sail graduate. Full Sail is an entertainment college in Orlando, Florida. Michael Bentley, welcome to Money for Lunch.
Hey, how are you doing?
Great, man. Great, man. You know what? I'm excited. I want to talk to you about so many things, and unfortunately, I have like tons of questions, and I'd love to have you here for like 20 or 30 minutes. But let me ask you this. Tell us real quick about your new startup label, SMH. Why do this? Why do it now?
Well, why do it? I mean, why not? We're the music industry definitely, it's changing. It has changed since the MP3s and that era, and the radio has changed into the internet now, into the new where people are finding music. So why not start a new medium for music? Music's not going anywhere. What's changing is how people are getting music. So we just figured that, we might as well find some talented artists and put them out. And that's really why we're doing it. We're looking for, real musicians, real talent, and we want to be, the major labels, they aren't doing great. So why not, we think it's time for us, the new kids on the block, to come in.
Sure, new energy, new ideas. Let me ask you this, something that we mentioned in your intro, that one of the things that sets you apart is that you really focus on artist development, and that really has become a dying breed. I mean, now you're either good from the gate or they don't even look at you, right? But you're going back to kind of an old school. You're really developing talent and making sure that your label invests time in getting these acts ready.
Absolutely. It's, this microwave fame stuff that the Kardashians or the Paris Hiltons kind of came up with no talent getting out there. It's kind of, people, they kind of forget that you have to really, develop and starting, you have to learn the instruments and how to sing first. But past that, what we do is we really try to develop the image and really get these artists as developed as we can, which is it's an ongoing process. But, yeah, that's what we focus on. And it is going back to what was done before. Prince was a product of artist development on a $150,000 loss of money, and that was in 1979, 1980. But it's done. These people want, the music industry turned into so much, they just want quick money, and it's so formulated that we really want to put out, artistic stuff, and we want to develop them so that these artists can put out the best stuff.
No, I agree. I like that. Right. Because ultimately it's about the relationship. And the reason that you see these artists and they go from label to label to label because, they've been treated like that. They've been treated like cattle. There's no relationship. There's no loyalty.
Absolutely. And it's because it's big money, but it's formulated. They made it a business and music's got so much emotion in it. If you really look at it and you want to have that raw emotion, you don't want to formulate something just to make money. As far as you want to, you want to have people that are artists doing artistic things and people that are business people doing business things, but you don't want to, cross over. It's a thin line. We really want to make sure that we're doing this for the right reasons, which is we are about the music, and then,
right.
Everybody at our label came up like that.
Let me ask you this. Because you've worked, with people like Johnny Depp and Eminem's rap group and stuff like that. Tell us, how did you get into publicity? Walk me through this.
Okay. Well, I graduated from Full Sail, and it's an entertainment school, and I linked up with Jonathan Hay, and he's a publicist known for breaking Rihanna's career, and he did 17 Weeks at #1 with Days of the New. He booked Fenway Park when he was like 19, and he really was a mentor to me. And he took me under his wing, and he showed me the ropes, and he really, really helped me develop and learn the game. And that's what my dad always told me. My dad always said, if you're going to do something, go find somebody that's already doing it very successfully and go learn from them. So that's what I did with Jonathan. I kind of learned from the best, and that's how I got into it. And he's helped me brand my name with his name and things of that nature. But it's really been, it's been a process, and it's been difficult, and it's been a lot of hard work. My wife will tell you I'm open 24 hours a day. My phone is available for these people, and I think you have to be like that.
Right. Well, you know what? So let me ask you this. Tell me a little bit more about graduating from the Entertainment Business School, Full Sail. You graduated with a bachelor's degree in music entertainment. Tell me a little bit more about that.
Okay. Full Sail, the entertainment school. It's a 24-hour college. So you can have class at
really 24 hours.
Yeah, you can have class at 2 a.m. You can have class at midnight. You can have class at 6 a.m. It's set up just like the entertainment industry, where anytime you can have something going on, and it's really unique like that, and it really helped in developing me, and I think it's a great school, not only because I went there, but because of that, because it sets you up for going into the entertainment industry where you don't know what's going on, or you have a class at 2 and then you have another class at 8 a.m., and then that's how the entertainment industry is. Like I said, I'm open 24 hours a day. If somebody calls me at 2 o'clock because they're in California and that's, 11 or, I have to answer the phone. You have to be available. And if you're not available at all times, you're not gonna be successful. You just have to always be working. And that Full Sail does that. And it's really, that 24-hour thing it sounds crazy, and it is crazy, but, that's real life. And I think it really, because I did traditional college, and it wasn't for me. And Full Sail was really, it was something that was really, it worked for me, and it really set me up for what I'm doing right now.
I love it. Well, let's talk about this. We've got a few more minutes. I want to talk about the two acts that you helped develop, and then you also got a major record deals with SMH, Capitol, and Universal. Let's talk about that.
Okay. I don't want to put their names out yet. I'll put one of them out. His name is Ted Park, and he's from Wisconsin. He's a rapper. Very talented. I found him. He's still in high school. And we really found him. I found him, and then my partner and I, Jonathan, we developed him, and we worked with him for over a year before we even talked about bringing him in, and where he was very patient, very hardworking. And it was a process to get him to where he's in. And I said I don't want to mention their names. I did say Ted Park. The other guy, I won't say his name. He's more of a John Mayer type of a rock guy. But because we want them to be new artists, they're not out yet. We are with Capitol, but we haven't announced everything yet. But yeah, it's been a process developing them and getting their image and their look and even their sound musically down correct.
But you know what, and what I find interesting, going back to what we started the segment with, is about developing and investing in that talent, in that act. A lot of record labels would have not done anything with this guy because he needed so much help. He needed to be developed. And I think it says a lot about him that he's waited a year. He's been patient. And that, I think, says a lot about your coaching, that you're able to keep him coming in and developing while he remains patient, right?
Yeah, absolutely. And he's a good kid. Like I said, he was still in high school. He's now out of high school. Ted Park is his name. But yeah, he's very patient, but he's very hardworking. He understands this is long term. This isn't, get in and try and make a buck. He wants to do this for the rest of his life, and if he does, he has to, do it the right way.
Michael Bentley, we're out of time. I want to say thank you so much for stopping by. I'd love to have you back in a few months and find out what else is happening at SMH Records. Michael Bentley, Absolutely. Thank you so much for stopping by and sharing. You bet. Guys, that's it. That's a wrap.